So what is the way, like how do people with stories approach you? Like what is the process of like, how do they reach you? Like your manager or like?
It happens in many random ways actually. So many people access me directly, which is send me on my number. Sometimes I miss them because you get tons of messages. Say around a release, you miss certain things. But sometimes I just click a message and I find how they put the message together and the pitch very intriguing. That's how I found like Middle Class Melodies. Gum Gum Ganesh also I found it on a synopsis and I reached out to them in fact. Sometimes now since Baby has become a hit, people reach out via producers. So producers say this debut director is there, manchi script undi atla.
Correct.
And I also have one person that I sit with always. Ante manam we tune our brain while listening to a narration or something in a certain way, right? అంటే ఇమ్మీడియట్లీ ఆ సినిమాలా ఉంటుంది అని అనుకుంటే మనం ఓ పాజిటివ్ వేలో చూసేస్తుంటాం, కానీ దాంట్లో చాలా ఫ్లాస్ ఉంటాయి. సో ఐ మేక్ షూర్ వన్ అదర్ పర్సన్ ఇస్ సిట్టింగ్ విత్ మీ టు గివ్ మీ వి సిట్ అండ్ డిస్కస్ ఫర్ హాఫ్ అన్ అవర్ ఆఫ్టర్ లిస్నింగ్ టు ద నరేషన్. వాట్ ఆర్ ద డ్రాబ్యాక్స్? Is the hero's journey even there? Is he anti-hero? What is happening? All of these things. So they reach out to him as well. Because within the industry circles at least, they know that person and everything. Or through my manager.
Okay.
Yeah. ఎట్లనో ఆర్గానిక్గా వచ్చేస్తాయప్ప. అంటే there's no formal process or anything.
Correct.
But people just find ways. And I think the real people who are determined and resilient will find ways to reach out to the right actors.
Okay.
So if you are looking for a nice...
No, go on.
If you're looking for approaching Anand, then present your idea very nicely. That it should be
Be interesting.
Be interesting.
Correct.
For anything, right? Even I have to be interesting to present myself.
Correct, yeah.
Anything works like that.
Yeah. And also like writing and pitching are two different skills, right? And you are at the receiving end of narrations.
Yeah.
Right? So what is a no-no for narrations? Because I know people who will give you a 5-hour narration and with like ADHD issues, you can't focus sometimes for like...
Too much detail is a no-no for sure
For you.
during a narration.
Okay.
Because imagine looking into one's eyes
Yeah. Continuously for...
for
And he's
4-5 hours. And I've had those narrations, of course. And you miss things, you...
Correct.
So now I make it a point that I meet them once. I say, hey, give me the plot and the main core points of what you're trying to say, the hero's journey, whatever. Thematically, what are you trying to say? 1 hour. If you think it's got substance, let's sit down for a longer time and discuss or whatever.
Okay.
And I try and see off like references even before meeting them.
Okay.
ఎలాంటి సినిమాలా చూస్తుండ్రు, ఎలాంటి విజువల్ లాగా అనుకుంటున్నారు, బికాస్ విజువలైజేషన్ ఇస్ హ్యూజ్ పార్ట్ ఆఫ్ లిస్నింగ్ టు అ నరేషన్. ఇఫ్ యూర్ నాట్ విజువలైజింగ్ షిట్, నో, you're dead. You're like a tree there. He's narrating to a wall maybe. So it's useless. So I always sit down, try and get to know the person before in the narration and say, what kind of movie? Okay, Gum Gum Ganesha is Kshanam, or is it Kolamau Kokila, or is it what is it, Tallumala? All three are very different crime comedies.
Correct.
So tell me which way are you looking at, so I can see the hero that way and everything.
Okay, cool. So I think if I were to summarize, it will be like, be interesting in your initial communication and be precise in your narration and have some references.
Yeah.
Right? Thematic, visual.
Yeah, thematic references, yeah.